Those two just finished John Muir Trail in 14 days. Just trail crest. There you go. There's something for Steve. And Guitar Lake, yummy yums. That's over there. But here's the worst part. 13,650, and then we drop down to like 13,400. So you drop 200 feet right after you did all that climbing. This is the trail. JMT, John Muir Trail. It goes down to Guitar Lake. Guess Patty last year went down yet. This sign says Mount Whitney 1.9 miles, Whitney Portal 8.7. It's 2 miles to go. 13,490 feet, so about 1,000 foot of climbing. On Trails Crest, 8:30 in the morning. You can see Mount Whitney over there with the snow. Trails Crest is misleading. It actually is climbing here a couple hundred feet, and it's going to drop a couple hundred feet and have to climb again. Hopefully, Sharon and Garrett are back there. David's in front of me. Still got some climbing here to do. Then we're going to drop back down, climb again, and then climb Whitney. It is 8:32 and we started at 2:04. 8:40 in the morning above the John Muir Junction on the Crest Trail. Down there, it's Guitar Lake and the JMT. Must have go through that valley. Got like another mile and a half to the top of Whitney. 6:40 started at 2:04. So I'm 6 hours and 36 minutes into this hike. Last year it took me 9 hours to get to the top. 6:40 into the hike. You can see Mount Whitney is the house on top of that farthest round peak. It's 6:47. So 6:40 was meaning I've been hiking for 6 hours and 40 seconds. Got the Trails Crest here where you go up and down this trail line. Do a little climbing here, drop down, and then we got to climb up the switchbacks of that rock field. 8:52, still on Trails Crest. Something like 13,765 feet. You can see Mount Whitney behind after we finally go over this last rock fest. I know Steve loved all this. Hoping Garrett and Shay are back there somewhere. 6 hours, 54 minutes from the start at 2:04 a.m. Fortunately, I'm going to do this Crestline Trail. You can see it's all rocks. Like that, it's just all rocks. All the difficult footing, and then of course you have the sides that you don't want to fall over. One of the infamous windows and a nice chute. 13,765 on Trails Crest. Hello.
Hello. What are you doing?
Good.
Am I on a candid camera?
Yeah. Get some action photos. Don't mind. I guess it's cold somewhere. It is 9:06. A little over 7 hours into my hike. That's where I came from. Down there at Whitney Portal, Trail Camp Lake. Just came down this super technical rock section. I think this is where Steve said goodbye. Around this bend, and then I finally get to see Mount Whitney. 1 hour 6 minutes into the hike. It's 9:10 a.m. About a half mile from the summit. Just looking down one of the windows. You can see where we came from, trail camp and all that. Down there's trail. Guitar Lake, JMT trail goes down there. Just been going through this rock fest, and then I finally get to go around this corner and get to Whitney. 9.5 hours in, 9:30 a.m. that is. 7.5 hours in, and you have to go across this rock fest. That was all rocks. Some of them moved. Finally, I'm still on rocks that move, but I get to go finish through these rocks and then finally get down the Mount Whitney hill. Unfortunately, on there is some dirt trails. 13,900 feet. 9:34 in the afternoon. Morning. 7 hours and 30 minutes into the hike. Up there is Mount Whitney. You can actually see the home, little house there. Just finished this crest line. It's so hard. All kinds of rocks.
Who's that kid? That kid's 20 and man, he's just fast. Pushing me.
Alright, all these rocks on this section just slowed me down big time.
Oh yeah, no, it's killing my feet.
Yeah. 740 for me. You were 711. It's a good hike. Debbie and Patty caught up to me.
No, it's okay. So grateful that
14,127 feet. Yay! 954. Come on ahead. I was telling her 2,200 feet, 300 more feet to the summit of Mount Whitney. Strange looking snow formations. Head across this really rocky section that I don't remember from last year. It was hands and feet. I think I definitely need to do more boot camp. Had to walk through these snow grooves instead of walking through all these rocks. Last year there was a snow channel. This is a little more difficult. And I still got to go up these rocks. I think then the trail's crest is Valley Dumb. I think I hear Garrett and Shay down there. 8 hours, 22 minutes. Started at 2:04 a.m. Finished at 10:26 a.m. Trail's crest and now Whitney are a lot harder this time. Snow is outside and inside the cabin. With all its graffiti. I guess the door got knocked over. David signed in 33rd. I was 34th. He put Bakersfield. His comment was unbelievable. Heck, I'm gonna eat something, head back down.